inventory, multiple offers, and how to win. Hey, thanks for tuning back in. So today I want to talk about the market a little bit in Orange County. It is October and the market is bananas, to say the least. Now, I always say the market is dependent on our client. So a lot of times when people say, how's the market? It's really hard for me to answer that question because I'm not sure if they're buying or they're selling or they're investing or if they want to rent. But in general, right now, the biggest component of why the market is so aggressive is number one, lack of inventory, and number two, extremely attractive interest rates. Interest rates drive the market, and that's why we're seeing what we're seeing. So let's go back a little bit. In March, we got the news about COVID. And a lot of us had no idea what we were going to do. In fact, if we're being fully transparent here, I was a bit scared. I was concerned about the market. I was concerned about my clients. I was concerned about being able to make a living in real estate because I didn't know what was going to happen with the world. And that's how a lot of people felt. And a lot of people decided to either take their homes off the market or wait to put their home on the market until things died down. And we saw that inventory was negatively affected because of this pandemic. And we've just never been able to recover. And what happened was over time, 4 to 6 weeks in, we started to see the market begin to pick up. And it began to pick up in a way that we had never seen before, primarily because of the interest rates, but having low inventory raised demand for individual properties. And that's when we started to see homes selling for more and more and more and more every single time. In a normal market, we see homes appreciate anywhere from 3 to 4% year over year. And right now in Orange County, sometimes we're seeing 3 to 4% per month, depending on the area and depending on the price range. And since we never were able to recover from that low inventory, what's happening now is homes are coming on the market. A lot of our clients are saying, where are all the new homes? Homes are coming on the market every single day. But the best homes, the ones that look great, the ones that are priced right, they're gobbled up within days, sometimes hours. And so buyers are eating up the inventory faster than it's actually coming on the market. And we are actually seeing inventory continue to decline, which is what is keeping demand very high. So right now, if a great home is listed and it's priced to sell, we're going to see multiple offers. And right now, we have a bottleneck in our industry. So every time we have a new market, we have its own set of new challenges. And what the challenges here are, our buyers are having trouble finding a great property. And what many of you may not know is that 65% of the sellers that we work with have to be a buyer once they sell their property. And many of our sellers are saying, you know, Robert, I want to list my home. I'm not concerned about getting the price that I want for my property. My biggest concern is once my home sells, where am I going to move to? So if you're watching this video, I want you to know, number one, that at the Robert Mack Group, we are helping our clients find properties to buy because we are setting themselves up to win because of the strategies that we use. But we also have strategies for our sellers who desperately want to sell but are concerned that they're not going to find a property to buy. So if you're in that boat and you want to talk to my team or I about what strategies we use to get our clients what they want, you can always send me a quick message. Now, today I want to talk to you a little bit about what you can do to win. Because right now, the market is very aggressive. And the only buyers that are winning are the aggressive buyers that are flexible. Let me go into a little bit more detail. Number one, whether you're buying or you're selling and buying, you've got to be prepared. What that means is you have to have all your ducks in a row. You have to be pre-approved for a loan. You have to know exactly what you want. You have to be working with an agent. That agent has to know exactly what you want and why you want it. And they have to have a strong pulse on the market, whether it's an on-market deal or an off-market deal, to make sure that they can get you what you want. I see way too many buyers say, I'm just going to go look for homes, and when I find the right one, I'll get pre-approved then. Sorry guys, that strategy doesn't work anymore. You have to have your finances in order right from the gate. Number two, you've got to go in strong. Okay, this is not a market to negotiate. Now, I had a client tell me, Rob, I think this is a really bad time to buy because I'm paying way too much for a property. But when we actually did the numbers and we focused on the interest rate and we talked about the projection of the market and where it's going, he actually realized that paying a premium price right now, but securing a really low rate is actually going to be more affordable for him per month than waiting a year or maybe two for prices to fall, because by then the rates may go up. So be aggressive. Don't try to come in lower. If the price of the home is set and it's right and the home looks great, what you have to understand is if you think a home looks great, so does everybody else. And you're dealing right now with people that are desperate to get their offers accepted. So you have to go in so strong. And number 3, you've got to be flexible and think outside the box. So what does that mean? A lot of sellers and buyers think that price is the only thing that a seller wants. Now, that may be the case, but there are many other ways to add value to your offer to stand out. So price is clearly one of the best ways to get the seller's attention, okay? So, and I've said this in the past, more is less. Because if you don't get this property, the next one's gonna be listed for more. So come in with a strong price, but what are some other things you can do? Some other things you can do, you can offer a shorter escrow or a longer escrow, depending on the seller's needs. You can offer them a rent back. Most sellers have to transition to buy something and they want a little bit of a safety net. Now, if you want to get uber aggressive, you can offer the rent back for free. Now, I would say 15% of the homes that we sell, the buyers that we're negotiating with are offering my sellers a free 30-day rent back. Now, it might sound crazy to you, but that rent back could be anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000 a month. Maybe more, maybe less. But if you offer a free rent back, what you're doing is you're adding more money to the seller's net. So you may not be higher than the highest offer, but after the free rent back, you may be, right? You can offer to pay some of the seller's fees. You can offer to shorten up your contingency timeframes. You can offer so many different things. And at the Robert Mack Group, we have a strategy to help our clients win. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you have any questions, specific situation you want to talk to me about, you want to buy or sell, please reach out to me. I'd love to learn more about how my team and I can support you in your real estate related goals. If you found this video on social media, give me some social media love. If you have any video ideas you ever want me to talk about in the future, send those my way. And if you know somebody that might benefit from watching this video, send it to them. Until then, happy selling.